Control and adapting to society. How should we view it? In today's society, many people work for 20 or 30 years at certain jobs, willingly being controlled. This phenomenon is not their internal desire, but because they need to make a living and support their families. They cannot leave their jobs and can only survive in such an environment. Is their mindset correct? Actually, the reasoning behind this mindset is the reality of needing to survive. Many young people may not understand this choice and may even see it as a sign of incompetence. However, they may not realize that their parents might willingly be controlled for the sake of maintaining their families and raising their children. We need to hold a more understanding and respectful attitude towards this situation. In understanding these issues, we first need to improve our own outlook. Seeing others being controlled should not immediately lead us to criticize or demand so-called fairness. This isn't realistic. How do you treat your parents? They may have controlled your thoughts and actions to help you grow. Yet, do you feel disdain for them? Do you truly understand their situation? Discussing fairness might be laughable because society itself is full of unfair situations. Fairness is relative, and sometimes we have to face injustice. There are countless injustices in this world, but we must learn to adapt. That is the reality of life. In this complex society, adapting to society is the central issue. We are all trying to find ways to establish ourselves in this world. In this process, we need to learn to understand others' choices and situations rather than blindly criticize. Instead of complaining about others being controlled, we should think about how to find our own place within our existing environment. Through adapting to society, we can seek better opportunities and achieve our goals. During this process, we need to keep an open mind, understand others' situations, and find our own positioning. Young people might feel dissatisfaction with their parents' choices, thinking they lack courage or ambition. But we need to realize that everyone's choice is made under their specific living environment and pressures. Their choice does not mean they lack ambition. Rather, they choose to adapt and survive. We can explore how to manage the relationship between control and survival through several methods. First, we should adopt an attitude of continuous learning and self-improvement. In this rapidly changing era, constantly updating knowledge and skills can grant us more autonomy and options in the workplace. Improving ourselves also means we can strive for more fairness and opportunities in an unfair environment. Next, we can cultivate interpersonal relationships and communication skills. Good relationships and communication abilities can help us gain more support and opportunities at work. Through collaboration and building trust with others, we can achieve better cooperation and outcomes. Furthermore, we need to adjust our expectations and goals. Reality often differs from ideals, so we should pursue our ideals while maintaining an understanding of reality and adapting accordingly. This way, we can maintain balance in work and life, avoiding excessive anxiety and dissatisfaction. Finally, we should learn to find a balance between work and life. Adapting to society does not mean giving up our personal goals and values. We need to find a middle ground between work and life to achieve personal happiness and fulfillment. This not only helps us stay motivated in our work, but also allows us to find more joy and satisfaction in our lives. In summary, facing the issue of control and adapting to society requires a more open and tolerant perspective. By continuously learning, cultivating interpersonal relationships, adjusting our expectations, and finding a balance between work and life, we can better tackle reality's challenges and find our own place in this complex society. What will your choice be? Are you ready?